See, most men say they hate dating apps, they hate meeting women on dating apps, and they don't like the type of women that they meet on dating apps. Yet, without those dating apps, including Instagram, they're not meeting anyone. So in today's video, I'm going to exactly show you why and explain you why entrepreneurs, like men in general, don't succeed without dating apps, and how to actually succeed without dating apps. As you know, I'm in Cape Town right now. Here are lots of entrepreneurs, lots of women also, and most of them aren't even on Hinge or on Tinder or on dating apps. All of them are on Instagram. So the way to actually meet those type of women is very simple. You have to talk to them in person. So let's assume there's no dating apps, there's no social media, there's no online world. You would basically disappear. You would have no women around you. Why? Because you have a social skill issue. You don't know how to talk to women. That's the biggest issue that I've now seen all entrepreneurs have, or like 99% of the entrepreneurs. And with talking, I don't mean that you can chat to a girl. I mean, genuinely keep her interested and keep the spark alive between you, where she knows, okay, maybe I will hook up with this guy. And not immediately push yourself into the friend zone. That's not what I mean with talking to women. But even that, most of you guys can't do. You can't even accomplish pushing yourself into the friend zone where women like spending time with you. So if you are a successful entrepreneur and you have the problem that you can't meet women without using dating apps and Instagram, social media, whatever, I'll break it down exactly for you how to actually do that. First and foremost, join the Telegram group. It is linked down below, okay? Linked down below, and it's for free, boys. And I post every day stories on how to actually get better socially, not just with women, but in general, how to actually leave a good first impression on people that you meet first time. So here's the real problem. Why do men rely on dating apps, social media, or on screen? Because there's literally no fear of rejection involved, because you can see the other person that you're talking to. And even without having the women right in front of you, where you can see whether or not she's acting cool, tough, likes you, whatever, rejects you, most of you guys are even afraid to text them on those apps. You talk too much, you overinvest, you overtext, you overcomplicate things, where the only reason you're actually talking to them is you want to meet them, right? So how to transfer this into meeting them without dating apps? I'm talking here for entrepreneurs now, but this applies to any guy ever. But for entrepreneurs, it's way easier because you can afford trips like these where you spend time in these hot spots where women are, where those hot women are traveling every year. Starting off, it's February, we are in Cape Town, it's like 30 degrees outside. Not right now, but in general, very hot. Women like being here. Then you go Euro summer, you are able to spend money to afford where those nice women are that you want to spend time with. How do you approach them? First of all, it's easier if you have a circle of friends that actually knows women. It's easier if you have women in your head, in your mind, that you can bring there, that can bring friends, introduce you to friends. That's how most of these guys here meet women. They know a guy that knows a girl that she can bring her whole friend group with, which is like 10 women, and then you can pick and choose whatever woman you like. But most of you, even if you pick and choose, you fail. Simple as that. But yeah, so step number one is be around men that are players, or like that can provide you with women, or like that know women. But before that, you're forced to be good talking to them. Like, you have to be able to talk to those women, and you have to be able to entertain these women. Imagine scenario, your dream case scenario, it's you with 5 chicks. But what if you can't entertain them? They will leave after 5 minutes, because women are bored. First of all, they are bored, and second of all, they have plenty of options. Plenty of options. Why? Because all these entrepreneurs are flooding their DMs, flooding their messages, giving them unlimited amount of attention for nothing in return. And in return, I don't mean anything like sexual, I just mean attention back, because you just get attention for free as a woman. So okay, let's pretend you have these type of friends that can introduce you to women. Leave a good impression on all of them, always be respectful, but make sure to know which woman you want to talk to, and then just choose her and see realistically, is she into you or not? Because in the end of the day, if a woman is into you, you will notice it. They will show you. They won't hide their interest, and they won't hide, or like they won't not show whether or not they're interested in you. Women aren't like that. Maybe they'll play cool in the first place, but you can read through that. It's very easy to identify whether or not the woman is into you. Then the second is, if you don't have friends like these, go out on the streets and talk to them. Right now in the villa that we're staying at, we're very different like types of men in here, but we have a guy, he's called Liam. He did like, the first day we arrived here, we went to the beach. He was approaching 20 women, got IG of 10, met 5 in the span of 10-15 minutes, in the span of 1 hour, walking on the beach. So don't complain that there's not too many women, or the women that you want are already taken because you know a friend had something going on with her. Just go into the street, go to a coffee shop. Don't be afraid to talk to them. That's it. So if you really want to know women aside from social media, which is way more difficult in the first place, but when you get used to it, it's way easier because your competition is zero out there, because nobody, or like rarely people cold approach on the street. And out of these 1% that cold approach, only 1% is like genuinely cool in approach. It's not like some cheesy pickup lines. Hey, you look like the moon is falling. I don't know what. I don't use them, so that's why I don't have no clue. So in the beginning, it's easy on social media because it's safer. But if you go out there and actually talk to them, you will realize shortly that you will fail a lot. But when you realize that you fail and you get rejected, you get used to this rejection, you now can talk to them, you will have way more success than guys on social media because you rely on social media. Because I've seen it happening. I've been on a party a couple days ago. All of these guys look so crazy, have an aura on IG, and even the women are on IG, a couple 100,000 followers. But when you see them in person, nothing like that. Not at all, because what they're pretending and posing for social media. Hey, can you please take a picture of me? Like what? What the fuck? Especially boys, when I see like men, like, bro, can you please take a picture of me? Like, you look so cool. If it's candid, do it, of course. I have candid pictures of myself too, but I don't request any other guys taking pictures of me because, oh, I look really cool there. It's either I took the shot or not. Coming back to the story, but this made me realize that I always want to meet women in real life before I see them on social media, because most of the time you get disappointed. Same goes around. So that's why you have to be able to talk to them on social media and be the same or even cooler guy in person. Because I've seen guys use ChatGPT, use AI, like helping them with chats, trying to pretty like the bold, cool guy, cocky guy on social media. But once they met them in real life, they were like, And women can smell insecurity, and women can smell whether or not you're pretending to be somebody you are not. And if you are the cool guy, the funny guy that is genuine and authentic, that's the biggest green flag when it comes to dating. Just be yourself. And that requires finding out who you are in the first place. Don't try to copy things, and don't try to copy personalities. You can't. What you can copy is like certain words, frames, and like sentences some guys use that you can, or like style. But you're like, your personality, you can't copy it. You have to be yourself. So in the beginning, I told you that I will explain to you how to exactly find women without social media. So now I told you that it's cold approaching, but how do you do these cold approaches? What do you have to have in mind? So to talk to you in business language, you want to fail fast, don't you? You want to know sooner than later whether or not a woman is into you. The quickest way possible to know that is is approaching them on the street. The quickest way possible is talking to them once you see them. Once they caught your attention, they saw your eye contact, whatever, you just boldly approach them. That's the fastest way to see in the first place whether or not a woman is attracted to you. That's it. And with the entrepreneurs, they hide behind like those safe spots, social media, or like the friends that can introduce them to women, because it's easier. I mean, I do that a lot. All the other guys do it. Why not? But then the skill you have to have is how to actually keep those women. And that's by being an interesting guy and being an entertaining guy and not being a dickhead, not being disrespectful, but not being desperate. Being desperate is the biggest turn off, ick, whatever you want to call it, red flag, that women are turned off, sorry. And always make sure, like when you talk to women, to end it on a good one, like end it on a respectful note. Like don't be the guy that gets offended and gets his feelings hurt if a woman rejects you, and try to read between the lines whether or not she's rejecting you right now or not. That doesn't mean to give up, but just have some self-respect, man. If you approach them on the street, keep it short, keep it simple, keep it 10, 15 seconds, grab their IG, grab their WhatsApp number, whatever, and then you can talk to them and find another place where you can grab coffee with. Or if you're on a house party, you see a woman that you like, just do it that way. But try to still stay genuine. Yeah, so to wrap this video up, with this whole, it's my first time being in Cape Town, so I'm very new to entrepreneurs being such losers. I've been to many events seeing that firsthand, but here it's so concentrated with like how many entrepreneurs here are, and all of them are making money. Most of them are really good looking, good style, whatever, but they can't get laid because they're A, too desperate, and B, they just don't know how to talk to women, and C, they can read between the lines whether or not they get rejected. So these three things are key, or like the key reasons I've seen that men get rejected. Because most of the guys here are in great shape, good looking, good style, obviously have the lifestyle, the financial the financial means. But the social skill, they don't have it. They don't have it. And they get the feeling hurt if a woman doesn't want them, where you just have to start not caring, being abundant about it, and not desperate and having a scarcity mindset. So make sure to follow, like, subscribe to get more, and like turn on the bell or whatever to see more of these videos. Take care, boys.